Welcome back to another episode of Abundant Nights. I wish you had a great day so we can now have a relaxing night. By now, I hope you're relaxing. You have related on your day and you're going to release it. Anything that is not beneficial to you at this moment, we're going to simply let it go. It does not belong to you. So release it. We're going to go ahead and breathe. And inhale everything that is positive. We're going to think on things that are positive and that are beneficial. So go ahead and take a moment to breathe. Inhale and release your day. Inhale and release the day. Inhale again. And release the day. One more time. Inhale. And release your day. Hopefully, by now you guys are learning to relax a little bit at nighttime so you can go ahead and wake up and have a great day tomorrow. Today, we're going to talk about depression and anxiety. As you all know, I released a new album called Guided Stress Relief, where I guide you through a meditation that helps to relax you and to release your stress, your worry, your anxiety, your stress, situations that has really been taking over your life. I try to help you and guide you through it. I'm going to leave a link in the bottom in the description area, so check it out. Guided Stress Relief. In order for me to relate to you guys, I have to first go through the situations myself. So today it's going to be a little different. I'm going to share with you some stories of how I personally dealt with depression. Thank God, God has given me a beautiful smile that I'm able to smile through it. And I'm sure you all do the same thing. Smile through it. Because I'm considered one of the strong ones. And when you're one of the strong ones, guess what? You have to be strong all the time. Even when you feel like breaking down. Even when you feel like crying. Even when you feel like giving up. And even when you feel like you don't want to live anymore. You have to smile through it. Because everybody considered you to be the strong one. I personally remember a time, it's been a while, it's been a few years ago, where I allowed myself to get so depressed. So depressed that it made me physically sick. And I remember it was so hard for me. Because I wear a smile on the outside so much, I don't show it, I don't express it. It's internal. So my depression was internal, and what happened was I made myself physically sick. And in making myself sick, I had to go to the doctor and figure out what was going on, because I was in so much pain. My stomach was in so much pain because depression had literally almost took me out. It was a tough time for me. I dealt with the situation internally. So I went to the doctor and I said, Doc, I have pain and I don't know what's going on. He said, okay, we're going to have to do some tests. It was so severe where we had to do tests and they had to put a camera down my throat to look inside of my stomach and see what the pain was. I was stressed out so much, the acids in my stomach walls made the inside of my stomach so red. I guess, and it was so painful where after that, I had to take some medicine for 30 days. All because I was so depressed. I was so sad. I made myself physically sick. So this is why I try to tell you all not to let things get to you, not to let things bother you mentally, because first the mind tells you something crazy, and guess what happens after that? The body responds in a crazy way. And I was like, oh my God. I let myself get to a place that it made me so sick. And I'm sure a lot of you can relate, where you're not eating properly and you're not feeding your body the right things or doing the right things. You're not being healthy, and it's making you sick, and it's taking a toll on your body. And that's how I was. I began to develop headaches so bad. It's kind of hard to even think about it. I had migraines. I'm talking about taking pills, taking Tylenol PMs just to go to sleep at night. Nothing would take the pain away. Depression, stress can kill you. So I beg you all to listen to me and understand that I'm not just speaking on this side of the camera. I've experienced it personally, so much so that it made me physically sick. So I'm telling you all, listen to my words, listen to my prayers, and I hope and I pray that they help you guys get through the situation that you couldn't get through by yourself. Hopefully I can help you a little bit, because I've experienced it. I'm not just speaking to you all just to say something, but I literally dealt with depression that bad, where my body responded and began to break down, and the acid in my stomach just went haywire. Haywire, that I was physically in pain and had to see a doctor. And there is depression from relationships. This is the one that a lot of us deal with. This is the one that takes everybody out. Relationships. You know how many people want to commit suicide because they were in a relationship that broke their heart. They were with someone that they thought they were going to be with for the rest of their lives, and it ended up ending. So in that, they wanted to end their lives. We've all been there at a point in our life where, if I can't be with you, I just don't want to live anymore. That was me as a young adult. Not as an adult, but as a young adult, I was kind of like that. Like, I just don't want to live anymore. This relationship was pretty much all I knew. And so I wanted to just not be here anymore. But thank God I was smart enough and wise enough to not allow that situation to take control of me, because I had a future. I had a path that I needed to take to get here to this very moment, to help you want to live again. So this is a moment where if you're feeling, so depressed that you want to take your own life, I beg you to just keep getting to tomorrow. What I did was I kept getting to tomorrow. Oh my God, I'm almost getting emotional. I kept getting to tomorrow. And getting to tomorrow allowed me to be here today. I'm a lot stronger. I'm a lot wiser. And I'm better. All because I kept waking up. I kept breathing. I kept living. And I grew enough to be mature and wise to know that it's only for a moment. It won't be this way always. And I've always prayed and asked God for strength, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And I tried to surround myself with positive people that will always push me. And remember, if you're suicidal, don't be alone. You do not have to fight this alone. Get around some strong people that can help you. Get around some people that can push you and encourage you to live and breathe. Keep breathing, keep living, and keep getting until tomorrow. I remember this one relationship that I was in, and it hurt me so bad. But guess what? It wasn't the end. I continued to love after that. I met so many different beautiful people after that. Don't worry about that one situation. There are so many different people that you have to meet. Don't worry about that family situation that's making you depressed. Maybe your mother isn't there, or maybe your father abandoned you. Don't worry about that. Remember, when some situations don't work out, it's God's protection. God's protection. God's protection. So don't worry about situations, okay? And I personally dealt with depression so much that I had to seek medical attention for it. And I say, Doc, I don't know what's going on, but I'm so stressed out. Life is stressing me out. I can't function daily. I can't work properly. It's too hard for me. So you're going to have to help me out. And in that, oh, Jesus, guess what he did? He gave me some medicine. And it helped me a lot. Seek help. It's okay. It's okay to believe in God and to believe in science as well. Because when science and spirit connect, guess what? You end up being okay because God is there. God created the doctors. He created, the things and the knowledge and the wisdom in them to do the research to help us out. You might not have to take medicine forever, but it might be just for a moment to get you through a situation. Like me, I have, like around that time of the month, I get so, depression really, really kicks in around that time of the month. I get really sad. And I can't do anything about it. I can't control it. It's life. Mother Nature, amen. She is a force to be reckoned with. So around that time of the month, I get really, really sad. It had got to a point where I would just want to cry for no apparent reason. Depression and emotional imbalances. Also, women, you have to check your calendar and see where you at around that time of the month. It might just be that. It's not the people. It's not someone else. It's sometimes our emotions are a little off. But I suffered with depression because of it. And I had to seek medical attention. And it's okay. It's not like I had to take pills for the rest of my life. But for a moment, I just needed a little help. And it's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Don't be ashamed of it. It's okay. A lot of us, especially the Black community, if we hear that we have to take medicine, we think we're crazy. You're not crazy for seeking help. It's okay to get help. I dealt with depression as well. This is why I can speak to you today and say, that's no longer me. That's no longer my story. That's no longer my issue. Because I start applying peace. I start applying things that are positive. I started thinking different. I pray more. I meditate more. I talk to God more. You have to have a relationship, a spiritual relationship with God, because it helps. If you're not talking to God, I don't know who else you're talking to at this moment, but trust me, you're not in it alone. You're not in it alone. So breathe and let it go. If you have any questions for me, just leave me a question down in the comment area. I will try to respond, or you can message me. If it's something personal, send me a message and we can discuss. But I'm going to put a link to my new guided stress relief. It has already helped so many people. I've gotten a great response. I've talked to a few people. They say they put it on at night, and before they know it, it's the next day. They have went to sleep. People that have not been able to sleep for months listen to it and they go to sleep. So trust me, you do not have to do this depression thing alone. And it will not be this way always. It was my story. It's not my story anymore. And when I get down about something, I listen to affirmations. I let myself know that I am smart enough, that I am beautiful, that I am successful. I'm worthy of love. I'm worthy of grace. I'm one of God's chosen people. So that I never ever get off focus again. So I pray that this message help you in such a way that you can pull up out of depression, anxiety, and stress. I love you. And here in Abundant Nights, we realize that it's okay to be happy. It's okay to be stress-free. And that's our goal, and that's what we're going to work towards. I love you, and make sure to share this message with somebody that you may know that is going through a situation where depression is about to take them out. Share this message so we can help them live, we can help them breathe, and we can help them get to the next day so they can keep on living. I love you.